Yo, what's up everybody? It's Drewski back with another Monster Hunter Riders video. Today's video, I just want to cover the 3 banners that are out, kind of like the anniversary banners that are currently out. I'm going to go over the differences between each of them and kind of just cover whether or not you should be spending your gems on them, as well as briefly touch upon some of the updates and some of the things that are going on currently in the game. So first, I want to talk about the main anniversary banner. This is the one that most people are going to want to spend their gems on if you have them. I'm going to throw up what's translated here on the screen right now. But basically, this banner, the first pull is free. The first 10 pull is free, and you're guaranteed a rider that you don't already own on the first step. So this is really good if you just want to receive the first 10, right, and then get something really good and then just dip. But also, if you want to go the full 10 steps, you're guaranteed something every few steps. So for example, step 3, step 5, and step 7, you get a 5-star guaranteed. Step 4 and step 8, you get a 5-star egg, and then step 10 is a guaranteed 5-star featured character. So this list of riders that are featured are all pretty solid. A lot of them are very recent additions to the game. So for example, there's a lot of these really strong generic riders that are featured on this. I'm probably gonna throw up a list that I found that you can find on Kami Game. But yeah, there's a solid selection of riders here that are kind of limited. For example, there's Dragon Valstrax Mary. There's also Avinia, Kamura Shino, Kamura Magatsuki, as well as some very, very powerful riders like Ice Isai, Dragon Darius, Thunder Sumika. So just like really solid like list of characters that you could get, especially on the first 10 pull. You're guaranteed one of these that you don't already have. And I think here I pull on the free one, and you can see here that I get Phantom Luna, as well as I think Hatred Giovanni right after this. So I got pretty lucky on the first 10 pull. So anyways, let me talk about the next banner. So this banner is very similar to the last one that I just talked about. There is no free 10 pull though on the first step. The first step is discounted, and so is the second step, but that's kind of typical for these like collection banners. It's a small assortment of really strong riders that are featured, like Ice Isai, Valstrax Mary, Ryuga, and some of the newer generic riders like Ryuzoji, Eclair, and Avinia just thrown in there in the mix, I guess. But it's also got like a wide selection of older riders that are maybe not really as useful these days. So I definitely think this banner offers less for a higher price of gems compared to the last banner. So honestly, I don't think you should be spending gems on this one. I mean, unless you really want to, but also at the same time, the selection is basically the same as the last one. And lastly, here is this sort of event specialized banner. Now this banner kind of has like a funky mix of featured riders. This banner is special because it features a lot of event riders that you don't really see. So definitely interesting mix. This banner is also a 6-step from what it looks like. Yeah, it's a 6-step. So I mean, if you're trying to collect some riders, right, it's definitely a lot cheaper compared to the other 2 10-steps. Still pretty good though. 6 steps are usually pretty great to invest in. So those were the 3 banners. I definitely think the main anniversary banner, where you get the first 10 pull free, that one is pretty solid. Just if you have the gem count, just go the full 10 steps and see what you get. I didn't even talk about the monsters that you can get, the monster eggs. I know that Frostfang Barioth is on there, so just him alone being there too is like pretty solid. Frostfang's a really good monster. But yeah, definitely that banner in particular is probably the one you're gonna want to go with. Aside from those anniversary banners that are currently going on, there are a few events that they've dropped on us. A few reruns actually. Furious Rajang, Solseer, Mizutsune, and I keep wanting to call you Ryzex, and Astalos. They're being rerun. So you can go ahead, if you missed them, I guess, you know, you can go ahead and get these the 5-star eggs. There's also a trial shrine, but this one's a little different than the ones we're used to. There's no currencies to collect or a shop to redeem stuff from. So this is really just a way for you to get materials to level up your riders. There's also that Valentine event going on with Halcyon and Giovanni. You know, just another event to grind up. You can get the tickets to try to get them in their gacha banner, which I guess is something you might want to do. I don't know. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, certain monsters are back in rotation. Honestly, Nerscylla and Nagnakdar, pretty solid. Manablos, kind of mid, I'll be honest, but you know, they're there if you need to farm. So what do I think of this anniversary? This anniversary, and I know a lot of people agree with me when I say that this anniversary feels kind of a letdown. There's no event that they dropped. There's no special new anniversary riders or monsters that they added. A lot of it is just reruns of stuff that hasn't even been gone for that long. Rajang wasn't that long ago. Mizutsune either. You know, a lot of these fights haven't been gone for very long, and they just decided to rerun them. A lot of us feel like they didn't really care to put much thought into this anniversary. A lot of these events feel like a placeholder, in my opinion. Like pretty much all of them end at the end of the month, so you know, these could just be placeholders for the month while they're working on the next update, and the next update is going to come around, you know, maybe sometime in the middle of the month or at the end of the month, once all these, you know, events are about to, you know, end. I don't really think that the game is going to die, in my opinion. There's like no following other than in Japan, honestly. So I can see Capcom, honestly, I can see the higher ups at Monster Hunter being like, you know, this game, it's not really doing it right, and maybe they want to focus their attention on another mobile game or something else, right, having to do with mobile gaming. And I could definitely see them axing this game. I personally don't think so. You know, I hope not, but you know, we'll see, right? Only time will tell. If you guys like what you saw or agree with me or anything, really leave a like and a comment. Really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new around here and want to see more. Definitely stay tuned, because I'm planning on doing I'm actually working on a Monster Hunter Riders video that kind of discusses the history of the game and where it's at now, and probably, hopefully around there, you know, there'll be an update and I can talk about, you know, the future of the game. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.